Greetings and welcome back to another episode of the Crime Family Chronicles. I just wanted to go ahead and come back because I know that the last video cut off and I didn't want to leave you all hanging. But yeah, getting on that as far as for him divulging confidential information and particularly talking about my information that I told him in confidence. Yeah, he went to the track. Actually, them members, some of them members gone up out of there. They was there that day. He went there and he told them about me filing Chapter 13 bankruptcy. I didn't tell him to go tell anybody else. He told another sister by phone, and she told me they was on the phone. Service co-leader was talking to the sister on the phone, wasn't talking about me, nothing even remotely, about, he bring it up and tell her. Yeah, it's a sister who's gone out of there, the same sister that I'm very close with, and like I said, he lied, talking about that she's lying about her medical conditions, knowing he just lying. But yeah, so we have restitution that we can actually get from that. There are some members that's gone out of there. When they was in there, they was going through counseling, and some may have went through counseling because of the traumatic experience they went through, and I just don't know about it. I know one particular sister who was in there. She told me out her mouth when she was in there, she was going through, it was like towards kind of the end of when she was in there. And I'm not going to put, who it is or whatever, I'll give that description. But yes, I had a sister tell me this after I got up out of there and I spoke with that sister. She said, yes, she said, and the counselor or the psychologist, I don't know, I can't remember who she said in the medical profession who was going to, there was a counseling note for counseling, said that she was in a cult. Told her straight up she was in a cult. We were traumatized while being in there. There are some of the brothers and sisters who done left from out of there, and they're still recovering. They've been gone for years. Going through that narcissistic abuse like that, he's a malignant narcissist. I don't know if you all looked it up, but look up narcissistic personality disorder. He's got it. That's him. He's a malignant narcissist. And the only thing they do is destroy, tear down. That's it. They destroy, tear down, rip apart. Nothing positive. Everything negative. And he has that. He has it. Narcissistic personality disorder. Yes, he does. Yes, he does. And he's got bipolar disorder. But yeah, come on now. Everybody that left from up out of there, whether we was put out by him and didn't, he not supposed to. He doesn't have that authority. He doesn't have that rule. The only time he's supposed to put out a member if they've been caught doing something that's unlawful, unethical, immoral, something like that. He can't put that out there, because if he did and lie on us like that, that's defamation of character. That's defamation of character, because he's lying. And if we did anything unlawful, they're going to ask, well, why didn't you report this to law enforcement? Why'd you just let them go on freely about their way? And then for those of you who left, it was a constructive leaving. You all left, majority of you left on your own. Left because of you couldn't handle it anymore. The majority of the members who was in there who left on their own couldn't handle it anymore. The bullying, the abuse, the humiliation, the degradation, not only for with you, if you had that happen to you, because I know he didn't do that with everyone who was in there, but he did that with the majority of us, and some of us actually got it more, got the brunt of it. I know I had brothers and sisters tell me that, yeah, Sister Amber, you got the brunt of that for the sisters. And then the one brother who got the brunt of it for them, the brother who's actually from up north, the brother who got married when we was over there in the funeral home, to the sister that he knew from up north, they actually got married at the courthouse. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Y'all remember him? He used to get on that brother and get on that brother and get on that brother. I'm like, what? And even for myself, I'm like, what am I doing? What have I done wrong? I mean, why am I, being the attacked? What did I do? I'm coming in here on time. I'm sitting up here and working, not getting paid now. Y'all know when I was in that position, working, okay? Yes, a lot of work. Cause like I said, that officer in there, lazy. I'm not saying she didn't do anything. She did some work, but the brunt of it fell on me. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead. Cause see, she's one of his minions, one of his flying monkeys. That's why she's still in there. She just like him. Like I said, everybody who's left in there, the majority of them who's left in there, and especially those who've been in there she's been in there 16 years. Who's left in there, they just like him. They get talked about too sometimes, but just think about it. Them officers in there don't get it like how we get it. That crime family didn't get it like how we got it. Yeah. He give them kind of like special treatment. Although they still, get abused, because everybody in there does, because he's a narcissist, but he'll give them what you call like little special treatment. Yeah, just think about it. Just think about it. But yeah, he will ride that brother. The one he got the brunt of. He ride me. I had sisters and brothers that after I left from out of there, they were contacting me, checking on me, make sure I was okay. I'm okay. I'm fine. Like I said, y'all see how I was strong. I never broke down. I never sit up here and just I can't go to service because he separate and said that. After we would sit up here and have and be, he would sit up here and downgraded me and degraded me and humiliated me and embarrassed me and talked about me like a dog and everything. I would still be sitting there after service or whatever. Whatever we had, if we had a meeting or if, we in the dining hall, whatever, I didn't go crying off anywhere. And I get it that everybody's not built like that. Like, I'm good. Being out of there, I'm good, and I'm glad that I'm built up that way. But everybody's not built strong like that, where they can take that. And he always said, you gotta take some. But any little thing that you do that he thinks is a slight, he remembers that. And what does he do? He sits up here and he retaliates. Just like how I said about the twin that's still in there, about the little boy, her little boy who got sexually violated. He held on to that when she stood up and spoke up for the brother that he was lying on, putting that child predator stuff on. See, he remembered that. And so that's why he didn't do nothing for her little boy who was violated. See, and she's still sitting in there. Still smiling on campaign pictures, still got t-shirt on, all that. Yeah, but she getting hers too. Because again, look back in that email. Her husband, I think that they're no longer together. I think they may be divorced now. I'm not for sure. But her husband is the father of all her children. And everything, she lied on him, talking about he wasn't paying anything, and he was paying $1,000 a month for child support. Sure did. Look back at that 2016 email that I sent out. And like I said, any of y'all want it, y'all can contact me through Messenger, through Facebook. Yeah, I'm putting these videos up on my Facebook. I check my Facebook Messenger and everything. And if you have my email, that I will send things from, whatever, you can email me on that and I'll forward it to you. I sure will. I don't have to lie about anything. I put it all in there. I'll put it all in there. But yeah, we're going to get remedied for this. And like I said, I understand some people, they don't, some members, well, former members who's out here don't want to, are not going to want to join in. That's fine. The ones of us who are, we pushing forward with it. We're going to get that nigga. Like I said, it's not going to be any violence or anything. That's our building. And there's not going to be going over there or nothing. I'm not telling anybody to go over there. No. I'm putting that out on video. I'm not telling anybody to go there, to that building, to that circus club. No. We're going to get him through law. We're going to get him through a law firm for a class action lawsuit. And you all can look it up yourselves on Google, on any search engine, and just actually type in, can you sue a preacher? Can you sue a pastor? Can you sue a leader of a religious organization? And it'll come up. And yeah, I've got law firms that I'm going to be contacted, but I know they're going to ask how many of you all are looking, to join in with this. And I have to have a number. And like I said, I'm taking this all upon myself, everything to put in the reports and I'm just putting on out there for all them 3 and 4 letter. That's been me. I didn't have any help. Nobody. I didn't ask anybody. Nobody knew what I was doing or anything. And it's time consuming, but I have the time. And I'm thankful for it. Because like I said, my ancestors, divine spirit, they were on me. For real, on me. If not you, who? That's what. If not you, who? Because he ain't going to sit up here and do that to me. And get away with it. Because see, that's what he thinking. That's what he banking on. People just go on about their way. Sit up here, don't matter. Discard him. Because, he a narcissist. That's what narcissists do. Malignant narcissists. And that's what he is. A master manipulator. Just discard folks. And go about his way. And then you left there to sit up here and put the pieces all together. And like I said, I know that I have brothers and sisters who left from out there, who's no longer in there, that are still recovering. After years of not being there, still recovering from it. It was a traumatic experience that the majority of us went through. Some not as much as others. And like I said, I don't mind putting in the work. I'm not getting paid for this. I'm not asking for any fees. None of that. I'm just saying that we can all come together and get this done. And like I said, for those of you who don't want to do it, I get it. I truly do. You're not going to offend me, not at all. But those of you who do want to do it, we're going to push through with this. We're going to push through and don't have to worry about, meeting up at the law firm or anything. Like I said, we're in the age of Aquarius. They'll do all that on Zoom meeting. You can be right in whatever state you live in or whatever. You won't even have to do that. They'll sit up here, put us all up on Zoom meeting or whatever. But I'm going to tell you something. Depositions, those depositions. See, because what people try to say, oh, you got to be in there. You're going to have to be in there. No, you don't. Most of the time with quiet town whistleblowers, them folks aren't even working or being in the organization. A lot of times they didn't sit up here and left out. No, you don't. Long as you got your proper documentation. You got people who stand up or who testify. Those are law documents. Okay, lawful documents that you say. If you lie on those, that's perjury. You can be fined, you go and even own up to going to prison, depending upon who gonna sit here and lie. All of us are not lying. All of us sit here and we know what went on in there. We experienced it. We sit up here for ourselves, and then got others who's there to vouch for us. That be on this. And that's all I'm saying. I'm not playing. Like I said, I'm already going. I will be sending out an email. Like I said, I got, a lot of y'all email addresses or whatever. And I don't know, some may, not check it anymore or not whatever with your email address. I'm going to do the best I can on my end. I will put more information in there because I don't want to put this all out on video because I know the service code leader, that nigga bum, I know he watching. I know he got them little minions and them doggone flying monkeys watching. That's in there. They're sitting in them silly members. yeah, watch this. Watch this was happening. Watch this was going to happen. And I'm going to tell you another 3-letter folk that's going to come in. That's DOT, Department of Transportation. You got them trucks out there and you don't have the right insurance. So for them be going out of state and everything, go ahead and stop doing it. Go ahead. Department of Transportation coming too. For real. I had to write that down. I said, oh, that's another one. Yeah, when I put those things in for them 3 and 4 letters, it took me 3 days. 3 days. It took me, I took one day, 4 hours, the next day, 4 hours, and the other day, the last day, it was about an hour. Yeah. And then I still had to sit here and do this for this. Like I said, nobody's doing this, no one, but me. And it was like, if not you, who? If not me, who? And I'm not saying that, because I understand that for some, life may not have time, may not really know how to go, about it or whatever, what to look up, what to research, don't have the documentation. Like I said, on my flash drive, I know where y'all in violation. I know where y'all in violation on that 13909. I knew what boxes to check. Let me tell y'all something. This has been ongoing with me, and then some of our brothers and sisters know me doing research and everything for years. Compiling data, compiling information on that nigga, on that circus cult leader, on commander-in-chief, okay, on shitty one, yeah, on that doggone circus cult and what they doing embezzling money. All of, like I said, it's almost going on well over 100. I'm well over 100 members that's no longer there. It's dating back to when I first come in, and then thinking about even now. Look at how it set up here and worked out. Them members who set up or started coming in at the end, they be gone. A lot of y'all who's gone. Y'all seen even some members who came in and y'all was there longer than me. And when I say that, I'm talking about after I left and they was only there 6 months, a year. That's it. I can think of 2 members off the top of my head and be more when towards the end, they was only there for a year. I know some didn't even make it a year. It was like you gone. Yeah, because it's crashing, it's crumbling. People not going through that like, no. Out here, this inflation, he sat here and didn't make good on what he said that he would. We didn't get a return on our investment. Like I said, that's our building sitting there. We invested in that. I still have all my tax documents. And when I say that, I'm talking about for my taxes. I sure do. I have them all back from 2010 all the way on up to when I left from out of there. I sure do. See, and to actually show, because remember, that officer, he used to send out your list of what you put in there. And for those of you who don't actually have the copy, you can contact the IRS. They're going to ask for all of that with this class action lawsuit, because they're going to want to know how much all of us were out. They're going to want to know, the law firm is going to want to know what type of emotional distress, what happened, what did he do? I mean, seriously, how did he injure you? How were you injured by him? A traumatic experience. Traumatic. And like I said, I know I still have brothers and sisters who are still recovering from it. Someone just pushing through, Yeah, and could still come back and everything to their minds and stuff. Them children who was in there, he used to always stand up there talking about, and nobody's off limits. Children, nobody. Like I said, he did that to that family, that teenage boy from the family from Ohio, with the brother who was working with the one brother whose son is who just got sexually violated. Yeah, at the landscaping company. That's who I'm talking about. The one who actually, and then his wife, the sister, she was making the shea butter. Yeah, y'all know who I'm talking about. Yeah, and he stood up there and he was talking about her. Sitting up there talking about she was becoming aggressive. Well, it's because people weren't paying her. Even when they went back to Ohio, when they got out of there and left on up out of there, and then when I went ahead and left, because they left before I got out of there, I was still ordering shea butter from her. Good stuff. Somebody talking about, oh yeah, people been complaining about it's doing something to their skin. And these people making this stuff, but wait a minute, hold up. Shitty too, up in here cooking food and everything. I never did eat none of that mess, and then she was selling it too. Them cookies, remember? What's them little things? What was it? The chicken wraps or whatever it was. I think that's what it was. Yeah, and them cookies. I never did buy any of that stuff. She ain't never doing witchcraft. That's what I say. That's what I say. Black magic. Because you can have white magic, which is the good, but black magic, witchcraft, I never did. No. Be putting no curse up on mine. No. Got black spirit. Yeah, she just as bad as him. She just as bad as him. Because she there for that money. That's what she come back for. Because he promised. After she had left back in 2007, that's why she came back. Because he promised to sit up here and do, buy, or whatever to keep her there. And she see that money coming through. That's why she's there. That's why she is there. She's not a victim. She's just as bad. I put that in that 2016 email. I sure did. I meant what I said. She's not a victim. She's just as bad as him. If not worse. Because she could have been stopped this by speaking up and saying what he doing. Yeah, and he used to talk about them with them preachers, pastors, or whatever, them religious organization leaders and their wives. Said them wives could stop it. Yeah, he was talking about his own. Yeah. And what's been heard, what we heard and said, don't know, never seen them putting the hands on, but he beat on her, whooping her ass. Yeah, this is talking about the search code leader. Okay, shitty one beating on shitty two. So again, like I said, apple don't fall too far from the tree when it comes to what his lieutenant, dummy son number 2 putting his hands on his wife, whooping up on her ass. See, yeah, for real, yeah. But like I said, we're gonna get it done, and I'll probably be sending out the meet like over the weekend because I have things to do. So between Friday and Sunday, tomorrow and Sunday, I'll send out the email. Like I said, if those of you who know or whatever, you get the email and maybe you know some other, please let them know. I'll put that all in the email. I'm gonna put some other stuff in the email too. I'm just not gonna put it out here on video. But yeah, because they're gonna want to know how many of us are want to go move forward with this and everything, because I'm not playing. He not gonna sit there. No, not at all. No. You think you about ready to sit up here and abuse and everything and use and discard? No, you got us fucked up. And I mean that. Yeah. Pluto going into Aquarius. That's all I'm gonna say about that. And I know some people are like, what? What's she talking about? Yeah, I mean, seriously. I said I'm spiritual. I don't have nothing against anybody who got out, left out of there and went into a religious organization, or anything like that. That's that's your business. But I'm talking about for me. For me, spiritual, that fits me. It fits me. Me being spiritual, not religious, not in a religious organization. Not yoked up, clicked up like that. That fits me. You know, I don't have anything against anybody who did that. No, don't fit me. Not at all. You know, someone go to a church, mosque, temple, you know, synagogue, that does not. You know, but I'm talking about him. He's abusive. He's a liar, a cheater, a shyster charlatan. He stand up there and he talk about people. Like I said, he's the one who's stupid, dumb, retarded, inept, incompetent, and incorrigible. That's him. That's him. Everything negative. And I mean that. And we gonna sit around and we gonna whoop his ass. And like I said, whoop his ass the right way. Not with violence. The right way. And that's with actually going about it through the law and through these 3 and 4 letter folks. Like I said, I done already got it started, baby, for him and that crime family and them 2 officers up in there. For real. And anybody else want it, you can go ahead, come on, bring it, because I got it. When I say bring it, I'm talking about go ahead and bring it. Go ahead and sit there, think you're going to type up something or whatever. Only thing I'm going to do is block you. You want to say something stupid, dumb, retarded, only thing I'm going to do is block you. I'm talking about them silly members in there. Don't come for me, because you don't want what I got. For real. You don't want what I got. You sure don't. You better use that shit against that motherfucker standing up there. And yeah, like I said, I do use profanity. If you don't like it, click off. You better use it against that damn cult leader up there who taking your money, honey. Because like I said, you bring it, I got it. I'm just gonna block you. I don't care what you say. You silly sitting in there. I used to be silly too, sitting in there. But you silly. After all this is set up here and went on, you still sitting in there. Still being talked about. Degraded, humiliated, laughed at, joked on. Money taken. Only existing. You only existing in there. Please. And I don't have nothing against anybody who's in there. I'm just saying, because I know how it go down. Because I've had some of them in the past to here come to me. For real. Some of them, they suffering back when I first got out of there, and I used to, from this channel here, this YouTube channel, I used to actually put up comments under the videos. Show did be turning them up in there. Some of them that to subscribe to my channel. I don't have them in subscribe, and I'm not asking for it. I'm not asking for that. But yeah, so like I said, I know the videos done got back to them. I know they have. Like I said, I know they have. He had service last night, standing up and looking silly in that mismatched outfit with his stupid, doggone, shitty running ass mouth. For real. Like I said, but we gonna get his ass. But I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna cut this video short, and of course I'll be back with another video. And please, like I said, be on the lookout for the email for those of you who I have your email addresses and everything. But until I return back with another video, I'm signing out.